What's up? Back with another video. This time I'm reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinity Series Thanos Wave Iron Man Mark 43. Let's get started. Here's the package. Iron Man on the side, Iron Man on the back. You know, Tony Stark's new answer, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to bore you with that. Those are the figures in the line. If you're watching this video, you pretty much know what the deal is with this. So, hold on a second. Let me open this up real quick. Hold on just a moment, sorry. Okay, here we are. There is the figure. Comes with a Thanos Build-A-Figure part. This is his right leg. There he is. Okay, okay. Here is Mr. Stark. This is his Mark 43 armor. I'm not going to go too much into it. This is pretty much the same figure that was released 2 years ago for the Iron Man 3 body. It's just the paint. I don't think this is how it's going to look in the movie itself. I think this is the Bucky Cap mode. I'm not really for certain. Typical with Hasbro, the arms, you got to really struggle. His leg feels pretty loose. I guess that's how he was packaged. Typical. Got ankle rockers, which is cool. Again, I'm not a professional reviewer, so you gotta excuse me. Nice figure. Here is the head. The top lifts up. Cannot pull it down. I wish they would have came with two heads. Hold on. Because this is cool and all, you know, you can see his face when he lifts his mask up, but wish we would have had a complete, you know, figure without the head, you know, without the helmet, you know, just Tony Stark. But I guess we can use the Tony Stark from the Hasbro 3-pack, or the Hasbro 2-pack that came out years ago with the classic Iron Man. But here he is. There's Robert Downey Jr. or Tony Stark. Not going to take the head off. It's another thing I wish that he would have came with some removable hands, because one hand is a fist, the one hand is, you know, him, I guess, you know, to use his repulsor rays or when he's flying. You know, if they would have came with some multiple hands, I think that would have been cool. So, yeah. So, okay figure. The main reason why I got this guy is because the only Iron Mans that I had were, what's it called? The Heroic Age Iron Man that came out a couple years ago, which, of course, with Marvel, they always, you know, replace the character, so that costume or that armor wasn't accurate, you know, shortly after he debuted it. So this is close to, well, it's not close because he's wearing a gold and black Superior or Marvel Now armor, and that's coming out this year later. But then now he's a Superior Iron Man, he's wearing a different armor, so it's like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, head comes up and down. These shoulder pads things, they move up. You don't want to really mess with it too much, it might break off. So the figure is okay, you know. He's okay. I mean, it's a movie figure. Hasbro to me was just being cheap. I mean, instead of putting this Iron Man figure in, they, you know, because we're already going to get an Iron Man later this year with this Marvel Now Iron Man, which is basically this figure, but it's going to be repainted, you know, and yeah, it's going to be the movie series and stuff, but it's like, this figure could have, you know, went with, you know, we could have got a Quicksilver, movie Quicksilver, to go with this instead of this Iron Man or a movie Scarlet Witch, which I did the Scarlet Witch because we just got the Scarlet Witch figure a couple months ago from the Odin series. So, but this could have been a spot for Quicksilver. Or because really, this series not necessarily the movie series because they got two figures who are actually three figures, or technically two, because Batroc was in the Winter Soldier movie that came out last year, but that's another story with that. They should have recruited, but anyways, Hellcat and then Spider-Woman. They're not in any Marvel movies, so three, are obviously going to be in the movie. And that Captain America is basically a repaint of the one that came out last year. So it's, to me, it's, I mean, like I said, the figure's good. I mean, I wouldn't have bought the figure if I didn't want it, but it's like, really, now about the package, really is not all that compared to what I thought it would be. But he's still a cool figure. I mean, one thing I don't like about Hasbro compared to Toy Biz is like it seems like they just give you the basics. I mean, yeah, they got the Build-A-Figure part, but it's like, I mean, we could have got some other hands. We could have got some, an effect with the repulsor rays or Unibeam or something like that, or an extra head. I mean, two heads. One, I mean, this is cool and all, but I mean, come on. Just seemed like cheap. It's a cheap cash-in. I mean, really, honestly, the only figure that I really wanted out of this series was the Batroc, but then I decided to get this figure because, I wanted a somewhat more modern Iron Man compared to the heroic age Iron Man that I have. The Spider-Woman I have from the Toy Biz, that's pretty good, so I really don't need that Spider-Woman that they're releasing. Hellcat, I had no idea anything about her. I know of her, but, and then the Hulk, I still got my face-off Hulk, and that's the best Hulk in my opinion. So, and then the Captain America, like I said, I don't collect the movie figures. I only really like the comic figures. But this is a cool figure. It can go with comic book and movie. So, anyways, enough rambling. So, here it is, the Mark 43 Iron Man. He is a solid figure. I mean, noticing his legs are pretty loose, and this is the second time I've gotten a figure at the package recently and the figure are loose. I think it's just the packaging, but blah blah blah, enough rambling. Bye. Peace.